Have you ever met someone who made you feel incredibly special one moment, then completely invisible the next? Someone who seemed charming, confident, and charismatic on the surface, but left you emotionally drained, confused, and questioning your own worth after every interaction. If so, you may have encountered a narcissist. But here's the twist. What you see on the outside is only a carefully curated illusion. Beneath the mask lies a labyrinth of insecurities, fears, and manipulations, dark secrets they don't want anyone to see. Today we're going to pull back the curtain and expose the 5 dark secrets every narcissist hides from you. And trust me, once you see what's really going on behind the scenes, you'll never look at them the same way again. But before we get into these chilling revelations, let's begin. Hi and welcome, I'm glad you're here. As a psychologist who has worked with countless individuals healing from toxic relationships, I want to invite you to embark on this eye-opening journey with me. If you find value in understanding human behavior and want to protect yourself and those you love from emotional harm, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share it with anyone who might need to hear this message. Let's get into it. Narcissists often wear a mask so perfect that it's hard to see through. They appear successful, magnetic, and even generous. But that image is designed to conceal something much darker. The truth is, narcissists carry a fragile self-esteem wrapped in layers of manipulation. They go to extreme lengths to hide their inner vulnerabilities because exposing them would shatter the grandiose persona they've so meticulously built. The first secret. Narcissists are deeply insecure. Despite all their bravado and arrogance, at their core, they often feel unworthy, unlovable, and defective. They might strut into a room like they own it, but behind that confident facade is a person who fears being exposed as ordinary or flawed. This deep insecurity drives them to constantly seek admiration and validation, compliments, social status, expensive possessions. These are not just things they enjoy, they are lifelines. They help maintain the illusion of superiority, which protects the narcissist from confronting their own feelings of inadequacy. The second dark secret is their intense fear of abandonment. It might sound ironic, since narcissists are often the ones who ghost people, devalue them, or sabotage relationships. But here's the twist. Their fear of being abandoned is so overwhelming that they often strike first. If they sense you pulling away or not meeting their emotional needs, they'll lash out, withdraw affection, or even end the relationship abruptly, not because they want to, but because they're terrified you'll do it first. By controlling the narrative, they can avoid feeling vulnerable or rejected. To them, vulnerability is weakness, and weakness must be avoided at all costs.
Secret number 3, they mirror you to manipulate you. Ever notice how quickly a narcissist seems to click with you? How they seem to have the same interests, values, dreams? That's not fate, it's strategy. Narcissists are skilled at mirroring your behavior, likes, and personality traits to create a false sense of connection. This is how they lure you in. It's a powerful psychological tactic that makes you feel understood and bonded. But it's not real. Once they've secured your trust and admiration, the mask slips. They begin to manipulate, gaslight, and control. And when you start noticing inconsistencies, they'll double down on the charm or twist reality to make you doubt your perceptions.
Now, let's talk about the fourth secret. Narcissists feel envy constantly, but will never admit it. One of the least discussed yet most damaging emotions narcissists carry is envy. They are painfully aware of what others have, whether it's success, beauty, intelligence, or love, and it eats away at them. But because their entire identity is built on being superior, admitting envy would be tantamount to admitting inferiority. So instead, they devalue the people they envy. They may gossip, sabotage, or dismiss others' achievements as unimportant. They might even try to outshine or one-up you to reassert dominance. Their need to be the best in the room isn't just about ego. It's about survival. Finally, the fifth and perhaps darkest secret: they don't truly love themselves. It may seem strange considering how self-absorbed and self-promoting narcissists can be, but their behavior is not a sign of self-love. It's a cry for it. True self-love is quiet, secure, and compassionate. Narcissistic behavior, on the other hand, is loud, defensive, and destructive. Narcissists desperately crave love and admiration because they lack an internal sense of worth. They need others to reflect back a version of themselves they can't believe on their own. And tragically, no amount of praise or attention is ever enough. It's a bottomless pit that only grows deeper the more they try to fill it with external validation. Understanding these secrets doesn't excuse the harm narcissists cause, but it does help explain it. It reminds us that narcissism isn't about confidence. It's about fear. It's about someone who's built a fortress of ego to protect a very fragile self. And while we can have compassion for that brokenness, we must also protect ourselves from being collateral damage in their war against their own self-loathing. If you've been hurt by a narcissist, know that you're not alone. Healing takes time, but it's possible. It starts with education, boundaries, and self-love. The more you understand their patterns, the easier it becomes to step out of the cycle and reclaim your peace. Thanks for watching and being part of this important conversation. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing, giving it a like, leaving a comment below, and sharing it with your friends or anyone who might benefit from understanding these hidden truths. Until next time, take care of yourselves, stay strong, and remember, knowledge is power.